Now, typically, I don't like to trash talk other... Who put this note here? What's a content creator? That means nothing, Jared. Those are two meaningless words that put together make one meaningless phrase, Jared! What I'm trying to say, listeners, is that I don't speak ill of other extremely famous and influential New Yorkers like my... But we need to get one thing straight. Screwball is a menace to the city. Just barely surpassed by Spider-Man himself. Do they hand channels out to just anybody these days? This purple-haired punk is allowed to run rampant online, and if she isn't kept in line, she's going to cause a total societal collapse. I can't tell you what to do, fine listeners, and I would never suggest you do anything borderline illegal. But if Screwball's channel just so happened to be shut down and she was never able to broadcast again, I think that would be a fine way to protect your city. Finer than anything Spider-Man's ever bothered to do for us.
All units, reports of a vehicle collision. Foul play suspected. Please proceed to Hell's Stacks. Over.
Going down. MJ, made it into one of Hammerhead's operations. It looks like a distillery, but it's gotta be a front. I'd put my money on smuggling, like illegal weapons or fancy gangster hats.
You mean fedoras? I think that might almost be worse than the weapons. Let me know what you find.
Fedoras, right.
Great. Everybody there? Printers are making our I mean, if you're gonna use metaphor, we're technically making our own thing, right? Right. You know what I meant. Either way, we're giving ourselves 300% raises every day. And I'm not complaining.
Let's print our own money and make our own whiskey. It's a freaking sweet gift.
Yeah, just don't overdo it on the boss doesn't like to get to lots of stuff. Yeah. That's above my pay grade, bro.
paying city officials to keep their mouths shut. Nice, nice. But, where does the whiskey go? You know, boss the boss owns or is friendly with. Damn, he's got everything figured out. Huh, feel like I can rest easy.
It's Spider-Man!
Stay out of our
He keeps jumping around!
Boss sends his regards! He's taking out too many of them!
Put your drinks down and stop fighting!
Drinking on the job? I'm gonna have to report you all to Hammerhead HR.
The hell is that?
You got a death wish, huh? We're losing too many guys! I'll break your friggin' jaw! Watch out! Spider-Man! Kill him before he destroys the printer!
Do you guys throw parties in here? You should totally throw parties in here!
You're a dead man! You want some of this? I can't move!
That's nothing compared to what the boss will do to you! Get off your butt, you idiot! Take it out!
Let's not tank our economy any further now, boys!
Pete, is now a good time?
Oh, as good a time as any!
I decrypted the file you found in that last Hammerhead front.
Don't tell me! Hammerhead's baby photos? Did he always have the weird skull, or is that more of a recent thing?
No, it looks like Hammerhead's been collecting information on the cops. On Captain Watanabe.
Yuri! Why would Hammerhead care about her in particular?
There's digital clippings here. Watanabe got her first big hit by taking down a ring of Maggia traffickers. She joined the force with a very specific goal in mind.
So she's always had it in for the Maggia. I wonder why.
I'm not sure, but I can tell you a story here. I'll let you go. Back to work for us both.
Stay out of our business!
I'll mess you up!
counterfeiting is bad, but do any of you have a spare couple bundles for rent money? Just asking. You guys got any more illegal stuff in the office? Just asking for a friend. Phew, fumes are starting to get to me. Should get over to the office before I pass out. I gotta get in there. I gotta get in there. No money, no beer, but ledgers that prove they're counterfeiting. And an encrypted file, too. MJ, I took out all of Hammerhead's goons. They were using the place to print money. Also, I found another encrypted file.
This is great, Peter. I can use all of this. And I'll jump on the encryption ASAP.
Thanks, MJ.
Well, folks, seems I have a retraction. Some of my previous comments about finding Hammerhead's ideas interesting, because he wants to make this beautiful city respectable again, may have been taken out of context. Hammerhead is a violent and poorly dressed murderer who, it turns out, has actually been stealing superpowered weapons in order to rule this city by force in a sort of coup d'etat that I'm certain no one could have seen coming. Especially, apparently, Spider-Man. Now, I stand behind everything I said about admiring Hammerhead's motivations. Kids these days need to put down their smartphones and stop their floss dancing and get jobs, like the rest of us did at 8 years old, to learn some responsibility. And I think we can all agree that his methods belong in the trash can, and weapons should stay out of discussions about decency. All I have to say is that none of this would have happened if Spider-Man had just stayed off the streets in the first place. I don't know how exactly, but I know it's true. And now I'm going to bed.
Going down. Hey, MJ. I'm in an old speakeasy crawling with Hammerhead's goons. Wanna guess what they're protecting?
Probably more than just an expired liquor license. See if you can find anything that'll tell us more about his operation.
10-4. Spidey out.
I tell you, I ain't never seen a place this fancy. Ps4. Boss has great taste.
Yeah, he does. I hear he's trying to buy out the bar with no name.
Really? You'll turn that dump into a place like this? Just filled an entire... You got more coming in?
Oh, yeah. Loads more. The boss is prepping for something big.
That's what I keep hearing. That, Olympus stuff.
Bingo. We'll be finding out all about it soon enough. How long you think it'll take for anybody to notice we're circulating fake bills through this joint? If you keep running your cake hole like that, it'll probably be pretty soon. Easy, easy. It's just us here. We're closed up tight today. Still, can't let this place get... Ah! Heads up! You got a spider problem!
nobody. Come on. I see him. It's Spider-Man. Up there.
Webbing, the spider's around. Damn it! Spider-Man gave me the slip. Spider-Man's been here. Yo, guys, over here! This better not be another wild goose chase. Yo, get over here! I got you covered. Look! Spider-Man's here! Bring him back to Earth! We're losing too many guys! No more games, fellas! We gotta get this freak!
You guys charging a cover? I'm kind of short right now. Maybe you can spot me?
Here comes the pain! Look up, you moron! We're losing too many guys! Stay out of our business! I'll mess you up! In the air! The ball head on the wall!
Was there supposed to be a password to get in here? Was it Hammerhead? I bet it was!
Lights out!
I tell you, I ain't never seen a place this fancy in my life. Boss has great taste.
Yeah, he does. I hear he's trying to buy out the bar with no name.
Really? You think he'll turn that dump into a place like this?
Maybe. So it'll probably just end up as another storage unit.
Man, we just filled an entire warehouse with that Sable stuff. We got more coming in?
Oh yeah, loads more. The boss is prepping for something big.
That's what I keep hearing. That, Olympus stuff.
Bingo. We'll be finding out all about it soon enough.
Hey!
Webbing, the spider's around. Spider-Man's been here. Hey, get over here!
No more games, fellas! We gotta get this freak!
You guys charging a cover? I'm kind of short right now. Maybe you can spot me?
You got a death wish, huh? I can handle this clown.
Was there supposed to be a password to get in here? Was it Hammerhead? I bet it was!
I'll break your friggin' jaw! I'll teach you respect! Shoot him dead!
Hey fellas, this joint got giggle water? That's what they used to call drinks, right?
Time to die, hero.
Hey, Pete. I have more decrypted file leads.
Hit me! No, not you guys!
Okay. Hammerhead's weirdly upset.
I tell you, I ain't never seen a place this fancy in my life. The boss has great taste.
Yeah, he does. I hear he's trying to buy out the bar with no name.
Really?
Stop!
You think he'll turn that?
It's Spider-Man! Get him! He's airborne!
Sleep it off.
Some of this? Boss wants his head! Good! We're getting low on guys!
charging a cover? I'm kind of short right now. Maybe you can spot me?
You're in for some hurt. I'll mess you up. The boss wants his head on the wall.
Was there supposed to be a password to get in here? Was it Hammerhead? I bet it was!
Thought he'd be tougher.
I tell you, I ain't never seen a place this fancy in my life. Boss has great taste.
Yeah, he does. I hear he's trying to buy out the bar with no name.
Really? You think he'll turn that dump into a place like this?
Maybe.
It's Spider-Man! Get him!
Somebody back me up! Hey, who's that? I got you, bud. Spider-Man, he's right there. What the? We can't lose anyone else! Look out! No more games, fellas! We gotta get this straight!
You guys charging a cover? I'm kind of short right now. Maybe you can spot me?
We're losing control in the crowd! Get down! Here goes! Get a drone or something! The boss wants his head on the wall!
Was there supposed to be a password to get in here? Was it Hammerhead? I bet it was!
I'll break your friggin' jaw!
Hey fellas, this joint got giggle water? And that's what they used to call drinks, right?
Time to die,
Hey, Pete, I have more to give you file, please.
Hit me. No, not you guys!
Okay, Hammerhead's weirdly obsessed with Watanabe. I hate when guys get internet stalky. Lots of transfer records here. She's been jumping from precinct to precinct.
So the Maja weren't just the start of her career. She's made them her entire career.
You got it. She's been responsible for shutting down every shady Magia joint in town for a decade. It's pretty amazing to see, actually.
That's eerie, all right.
She's like a bulldog. I think I'd like her.
You would. Thanks for the heads up, MJ.
No problem. I'm just gonna keep looking into this. Talk to you later.
What the hell? I'll mess you up. Want some of this? Watch out! We're losing that! Get down! I'm putting you in the ground! We're losing that! Get everyone out!
Don't tell me! There's another speakeasy identical to this one right behind those doors!
Do that! I'll crush you! We're losing too many guns! How do you do that? You better run! He's taking out too many of us! Take him out! Quit admiring the scenery and kill him!
Shot in the dark, but, anyone know where I can find the office with the secret documents?
That's not good! Here comes the pain! Too many guys!
tell you, I ain't never seen a place this fancy in my life. The boss has great taste.
Yeah, he does. I hear he's trying to buy out the bar with no name.
Really? You think he'll turn that dump into a place like this?
Maybe, though it'll probably just end up as another storage unit.
Damn. We just filled an entire warehouse with that Sable stuff. We got more coming in?
Oh yeah, loads more. The boss is prepping for something big.
That's what I keep hearing. That, Olympus stuff.
Bingo. We'll be finding out all about it soon enough.
How long you think it'll take for anybody to notice we're circulating fake bills through this joint?
If you keep running your... cake hole like that, it'll